So I kind of fell in love with the concept of Division III. You're able to compete, you're able to play hard, but you're also able to do other things. You're able to get involved with your school, you're able to use sports as a platform for community service. You're able to do many things, and you don't just have to focus on one aspect of it all, but you truly get the student-athlete experience where you're involved in many different things.
Being a Division III student-athlete means being really committed and determined and really being passionate about your sport, but also your academics, because academics is a huge part of Division III.
I chose Division III because I knew that I could do everything I wanted. I could study what I wanted to study, and I could still play basketball at a high competitive level. But at the same time, there was time for me to do other things like have a work study or be involved in other extracurricular activities or organizations to truly do everything that I wanted.
I think it's definitely taught me balance, being able to balance not only your sport, but also being able to balance your education, your teammates, community service, internships, on-campus activities, just everything that can really prepare you for a career that you're going to have outside of your sport in the future.
I chose Division III because as a biology major, I really wanted to focus on that. And when I went to Southwestern my first year, they just happened to be making a women's lacrosse team, so it was really awesome, and I got to take part in that.
It's definitely taught me a lot of balance, like with the school, social life, community service, and the sport. I thought I would come here and just be focused on basketball, but I've been able to do so much more, and I've been able to balance it all well and make it to senior year, and it's been great.
I just think at the D3 level you can really get the whole college experience. You don't really have to focus on just one thing. You can excel at your sport, at your schoolwork, at everything you do. We don't get the same scholarships that D1 players get, but I think that we all know that we want to work hard enough to not only excel in our sport, but also have a career afterwards outside of our sport, and I think that's something that really pushes us as D3 athletes.
Oh, it's tough. It's the same as those guys you see on ESPN and stuff. You know, we don't get the credit or the love. You know, people don't know who we are. They don't wear our jerseys and stuff like that. You know, but it's the same way. We're out there every day. You know, it's a 365 day a year job. You know, it's not just like an intramural thing. It's every day. It's you're in the trenches every day, just like those other schools.
To be a Division III student athlete means to strive for a great education while also wanting to play a sport that you love, and being able to balance those things at a high level and do it successfully.
It's hard at first, and there's definitely a learning curve, but once you get that, it's easy to balance, and you have the opportunity to play and to hang out with friends and spend time doing other things in basketball.
The balance between academics and varsity athletics is very important to me, and I think that's what makes Division III unique. You are a student athlete, and academics come first, and athletes are second, but obviously very important, but that's really what makes D3 unique.
I think being a Division III student athlete really means being able to balance social, academic, any kind of student life you want to get involved in. It really gives you the opportunity to not only excel in your sport, but anything you want to do outside of your sport.
After looking at a bunch of schools, Division III looked like it would give me the most opportunities to be successful in sports and in school.
I didn't choose Division III. Division III chose me. When looking for a college, I reached out to a lot of colleges, and it was just a coincidence that my assistant high school coach was an alumni from TLU. And it was just, I had known this guy growing up. He graduated with my brother, and it was a path for me to follow. So it's not that I went looking for D3, it's just D3 found me.